I remember a time before the cascade dried up. Here in Verda Stello, the 4 nations of plant and bug people flourished and thrived. But the great waterfall that fed the land slowed to a trickle, revealing a vast salt sea and unknown islands. The only guide were the words of the 13 dried carvings. The water will slow to fall, but the tides are turning. Find the infinite lake to replenish the world and discover the salmon who will grant you a wish of whatever you desire. This marks the beginning of the tide, as many green folk hauled onto ships to find the infinite lake and maybe riches, adventure, excitement, and purpose along the way. And what exactly is a salmon? Is that a berry? That was 50 years ago, and the tide rushes forward ever still. There are many stories caught on the wind between sails, but why don't we hear just one? Of a butterfly gunman with clipped wings, a ripened and explosive piece of produce, and a witch made out of tea. This is Join the Party, Camp-Paign 3, The Rising Tide.
I'll sing you a song that all green folk know.
Until the water falls home.
That only began 50 years ago.
Until the water falls home.
We seek the deep lake and a wish-granting salmon.
Until the water falls home.
So hoist up the sails and load up the cannons.
Until the water falls home.
A rush on the tide, sail through the cascade, an adventure ships, a ceaseless parade. I dream of roots buried in the deep below, but we can't well sleep till the water falls home.
Last time on Join the Party.
It's day 1 of the Bullseye games. In the locker room before we start, Troy gets in the face of Frambois Bussier, a member of the separatist group trying to leave the Crags, and Troy loves the Crags. Cammy tries to keep Ivana away from Continuous Thankful, the paladin of the Path of Cultivation, because of religious trauma reasons, and Umbi infuses some sleeping poison into the ring of Archimedes Sevens, the self-serious future builder of Hothouse, who collapses during the opening ceremonies as is a DNP for round 1. And the excitement begins with round 1, Precision, where I lead our players through a high-stakes game of Celebrity to determine Troy's score. They did good enough to put him tied for 3rd with Frambois, ahead of the Schlemiel Radbert, who is filled with dandelion fluff, and Three Lips, who's not really that good, with Continuous and silent pirate sharpshooter Kid Cervantes leading the charge. And after the Bullseye is the Afterparty, so let's get the party started.
Third place? What the fuck?
Troy, you did a great job.
I just really didn't want to let down the team, you know.
You didn't.
You didn't. It wasn't about you.
At least we're
One
better
guy
than
didn't
Three
even
Lips.
compete.
At least we're better than Three Lips. That's what matters to me.
Yeah.
We did better than 3 people. That's a lot.
That's a lot.
Thanks.
The 3 of you are walking out of Small Key Island, even though you have an entrance, a secret competitor's entrance. I like the idea that all the competitors need to leave in the same way. Like, you all got to go out the big front doors. It's almost like
Where are the people?
the whole front of the stadium kind of like opens up to let more people jump out from the various tiers, I think. And you have people like fluttering down or using a big daisy to flutter to the ground from like the 5th floor. And you're all streaming out. So it's all like, I really enjoyed it. It was pretty good this year. If anyone wants to add any rhubarb stuff, please do.
Piece of
I'm
carrots,
a little
piece of carrots,
rhubarb.
rhubarb, piece of carrots.
Yeah.
I'm going to stab you. Oh, it's a little kid.
Oh,
Orlando.
Orlando's here. I know those bitches! I saw them at the book depository! So as the 3 of you are walking out of Small Key Stadium and everyone at the contest is streaming around you, maybe you bump into some folks.
Maybe.
Ooh.
Oh no!
True. All right, let's roll. Everyone roll a d10.
I rolled a 4.
I also rolled a 4.
5.
5. Amanda, pick the order.
Oh, let's go, Julia Amanda Brandon.
Julia Amanda Brandon. Julia, roll a d10 twice for me.
3. And 4 again.
Wonderful.
It's a lot of 4s.
It's good.
I hope so.
The devil's number. 444.
What?
Oh, that's right. That's the devil's taint.
Cammy, as the crowd is streaming around you, you feel a tug on your sleeve.
Oh, hello.
You look down, and there is an incredibly wrinkly old woman who is a segment of Clementine. The Clementine is sideways, so it looks like a little smile. And she has a big floppy hat and a big scarf and real old lady shoes.
Hello, ma'am. I love your hat.
I also liked your hat. I liked watching you stand out there with your buff friend.
Thank you. He is rather buff, isn't he?
He is. Can I tell you something? You have kind eyes.
Thank you. You also have kind eyes.
Thank you. I murdered my husband 45 years ago.
Was he abusive?
A little bit.
Then he deserved it.
All right. Thank you for unburdening me.
You're welcome.
Ta-ta. And she disappears into the crowd.
Goodbye. It was lovely meeting you.
Off to murder her next husband.
Only if he deserves it.
Amanda, give me 2. Amanda, give me 2 rolls.
All right.
Yeah, it's just the end of the scene. It's a montage. It's a montage.
A 6 and then a 2.
All right.
Incredible. Julia's crying.
What just happened?
Troy, you were kind of leading the pack here. You're kind of cutting through the crowd, like as the point of the spear. Folks are definitely turning around and looking at you, be like, "Oh, that's the guy. That's the guy. He was down there, and I was up there. What? I saw the things."
I'll do better tomorrow. Yep.
Yeah. And you hear, "Hey, Troy! Troy!" You look up and you see someone unexpected from your past. Who do you see?
Oh my God. Do I see?
As a new person, it can't be 3 lips.
It's
No,
4
lips.
It's
Is that what you
5
say, Brandon?
lips. His hotter older brother.
I would like to see the daughter of the chief cook for House Breakstone, who was a pal of mine growing up.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Cool.
I like that.
I think her name is Lily, and she is a white lily of death.
Oh, I thought you were going to say she was like a rose or something.
I also
That'd be very funny.
Great. Her name is Lily Rose, and she is a daffodil.
Definitely, yeah.
Yeah, daffodil. Troy, hey!
Oh my God, Lily, is that really you? Did you come over with 3 lips?
Yeah, I tagged along. I got some money running on these. I put a bunch of money down on you. I can't believe you're here. I saw your name in the ledger, and I had to be part of it. How are you? What's going on? Where have you been?
I've been ripping it up on the high seas. You know me, Troy Riptide.
Troy, I'm gonna need you to be a little more specific and not just quippy. I haven't seen you in like a year.
No, I left to seek the salmon, to be out on the high seas, to try to bring glory to the crags, baby.
Yeah. I mean, are your brothers are okay with that?
Yeah, I mean, you know, the life of the crags isn't for everybody, but I'm really enjoying it. I found a great crew. We've been like riding around, learning stuff about ropes, a lot of stuff about barrels. Barrels and ships is basically the same thing, just different sizes. I read a book that was really cool for me, and no, I've been meeting some amazing people. So I think any day now I'm gonna find the salmon and bring glory to the crags forever. You know.
I hope. I wish. That's incredible. I'm still kind of like bowled over. I put.
Everyone think I was dead because I went out to sea.
Yes, everyone did think you were
for
dead,
sure,
so
for
I'm
sure.
kind of dealing with it. And then I lost 50 doubloons because I thought you were going to win this round. So.
Listen, I also like spiritually lost more than 50 doubloons, and I gotta tell you, I'm gonna be better tomorrow. I'm better the next day. My crew is the best, and we're gonna kick ass.
Yeah, for sure. Hey, where are you going to be? I would love to, I'm here with. I was here on the second boat that came through. We'd
Oh,
love.
tight. Yeah, the one that didn't crash.
Yeah, the one that didn't crash.
Nice, yeah.
How did you know that?
Yeah, we came across the crash, picked up 3 lips, and I was like, "Hey, you want to be a pirate man?" And he was like, "Not really," and that kind of offended me. But like, I got over it because we're bros. But yeah, no, it's great. Like, what's up with you? Are you like cooking, or are you just like coming out here? Like, I can't believe. I'm so glad your dad let you out.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I can tell you more later. Where are you staying?
But the competitor barracks, it's like in the sort of like competitor village, you know. But yeah, I can like meet you wherever. I'd love to grab a pint.
Yeah. Lily looks around and she kind of like waves back to someone. You see that there's a group of Breakstone soldiers kind of on the outskirts of the crowd waiting for her. It's like, yeah, no, I mean, I'd love to see you. I'll come by the barracks later. Yeah, for sure.
Totally. I'm not like up to like big crowds of people from home quite yet, but like you're welcome, and we can go for a walk or something.
Yeah, I'll see if 3 Lips will come with me. Cool. Yeah, great.
Tight. Lily
yeah.
Rose, man.
Troy
Try Riptide.
Riptide.
Don't forget it.
Okay. I can't believe you're alive.
Listen, I've been living every day, man. Sorry, it's a surprise to you.
Brandon, give me 2 D10 rolls, please.
Imagine like a really heartfelt, like interesting moment, and then I got old lady who admitted a murder to me. So
I got a 2 and a 3.
2 and a 3. Umbi, you're trying to follow behind your 2.
Excuse me.
Excuse me. Your 2 more long-legged compatriots, and you gotta get lost a little bit in the crowd.
Wait, guys, I'm too old.
Hey, yeah, old man, we can help you out. As you turn, and there are some scraggly teen pirates that are kind of just like sitting on the ground around the flow of the crowd. They have to go around them like a stone in a river, and that causes a real ruckus. Yeah, old man, what, you need help with something?
Are you like those kind of teens where like I say a single word and then you make it like you rip on me for an hour because I said a word?
Oh, I don't know. I mean, it depends. Are you, is there a mind goblin with you?
What?
Yeah, I mean, it depends if you have a mind goblin with you.
A what?
It's a mind goblin.
I'm not gonna say what's a mind goblin.
Mind goblin these nuts! Woo! And then all the teens high-five each other.
at least you knew it was happening.
I'm going to throw a bomb at them, Eric.
Sure,
Is that
do
okay?
it.
No, I'm not going to throw a bomb at them. I'm kidding.
They're teen pirates. You can, Brandon.
I am above teens.
No one's above teens.
Yeah, you're at least like 50.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what? You're one of these like you're like a grandfather for one of the competitors or something? Or great-grandfather or super great-grandfather.
What I am going to do, though, Eric,
Yeah.
is Umbi's going to say,
What are you like still seeds?
and then I'm going to throw a flashbang at my feet and disengage from this.
Hell yeah, make an intimidation check for me.
God, I wish I could disengage from social interactions.
Intimidation?
Yeah, you still do it. I just want to see how they respond.
Oh, gotcha.
Incredible.
Well, I got 2, which seems right, so...
It's fair.
It's like you throw a flashbang and be like, I owed that old man so hard. He threw a bomb to escape me. Probably because of these nuts.
Damn.
Seriously, the contrast.
Julia, give me another 2d10, please.
Oh, that's very kind of you. Thank you.
Oh, we're going around twice. Don't worry.
6 and 7.
6 and 7. Cammy, Troy's talking to an attractive young flower woman, and you do not see where Umbi went, but there is a...
Oh, there he
you
is.
see a flashbang go up about 20 feet behind you, and that's when you bump into someone that you haven't seen in a long time. Who is it?
Oh no. I don't have a character name for this character, Eric.
Let's figure it out. Who is it?
It's the pirate that kidnapped me and made me a pirate.
Nice. Hell yeah, dude.
Like, the vibe is like old, kind of crazy, very superstitious man. Actually, no, let's make it a lady.
Hell yeah, dude. Okay. How about, I'm using fantasy name generators here. How about Alicia Smelly Hayes? Is that good?
She stink bug?
She could be a stink bug or a corpse flower.
I want to be a good friend and yes, and you here, but Smelly Haze is so bad. No, you know what? We'll do it. Alicia Smelly Haze.
Alicia Smelly Haze. She's smelly.
Smelly Haze is my Weird Al cover of Purple Haze by
It's good.
Hendrix.
Smelly Haze. Smelly Haze.
I think she's a Bradford pear tree.
Oh my God!
ooh.
Fuck those motherfuckers.
Yes.
They
God.
smell bad.
For people who don't know what Bradford pears are, they are a really common like ornamental tree that especially in the Northeast get planted a lot, but they smell when they flower like just old cum.
Oh.
Oh, I
Just
know
like
exactly what you're talking
old
about.
semen.
Oh.
Yeah, just like lots of really, really small bunches of white flowers
Yeah.
just flowering everywhere.
Imagine like smelling a lovely like rose or like crepe myrtle as you're walking down the street, but instead it smells like literal terrible shit, and it's omnipresent for like 3 weeks every spring.
It kind of smells like cat vomit.
Oh.
Is a good way
Yeah.
to
It's bad.
describe it.
It's
Yeah,
bad.
like
Yeah.
rotting fish, but also like body functions. Yeah.
Yeah. I love the idea that Smelly Haze's thing is, yes, it's all superstition. So as you collide and you say, I knew that if I burned the special oil that I got from that trader, it was worth the 4 amber that I paid them. It was worth, I knew I would run into you again. As you look up at Smelly Haze, these white flowers are put up into a high bun, an eye patch that she fiddles with and constantly is moving from one eye to another depending on how the ley lines are telling her. I love the idea that she's also wearing like an incredibly faded like formal dress made out of lace, because like that was going to be her thing, and then now it's becoming all Miss Havisham after being a pirate for 50 years.
Love it. Cammy goes, I know that smell anywhere, Alicia.
And I know that haunted look in her eye anywhere. It's Cammy. Come in here, girl.
Big hugs.
Big hug. It smells so bad, Cammy.
Yeah. Cammy just inhales deeply.
What are you doing? I saw you standing down there, but I hadn't kept track of you. What's going on? I saw it in the moon, and the way that the moon went around and with the stars as they intersected, that we'd run into each other, and the oil burning. My mom spoke to me, and she said, Cammy's around. And I'm like, okay, this seems like a dream, but what's going on?
My crewmate and my best friend, Troy Riptide, he's competing in the games.
You know that? You know that incredibly buff, handsome man?
I do.
I knew that ever since you were coming up as a little sprout, you were destined for greatness. I absolutely knew it. Well, I mean, listen, I'm around. I'm not doing it. I kind of invested a lot of my money in seeing what would happen next. So I'm going to be in town for the foreseeable future. So I'm around. If you need anything, let's catch up. We could swap secrets and like stories, and you could revert my ley lines, because I think they're pointed the right way, and you're the only one who can point my ley lines in the right way. So I'm around. I'm hanging out.
We'll do a tea reading for old time's sake.
Please do, because if I need to be told how I'm going to be able to pick up, be able to pick up some of these crabgrass crabs, because that's the only way I'm going to have enough money to fuel my crew.
Incredible. Oh, so good seeing you. We'll make plans maybe for tomorrow night or something like that.
Yeah, whatever. I'm here. You'll find me anywhere. Just to say like, hey, where's that stinky lady? I'm there.
I'm really glad that you kind of embraced that as your thing.
Yeah, I thought it was gonna be leather and lace. It's not.
No, but that's okay.
Yeah,
Smelly is just as good.
we all learn. Yeah. How's your bloodlust doing?
Oh, average.
Amanda, give me 2d10, please.
Yay! All right, that was a 9 and a 3.
A 9 and a 3.
Troy runs into another hot lady that used to be in love with him.
Troy, as you look up from talking to your old friend Lily Rose, you also hear the and they're like, okay, there's Umbi, and you hear, you just smell something real strong coming from over where Cammy is.
Don't want that tea.
Don't want that. A bunch of folks kind of stick mugs in your face for you to sign.
Am I supposed to drink out of this?
No. Oh, Troy, you did so great. I didn't know who you were. Sign it.
Oh, okay.
Does Troy Riptide... Wait, I have an important question. Does Troy Riptide know how to write his own name?
He simply writes a T, Julia.
Of course. An ornate T, but a T nonetheless.
It is simply an Arial T.
Oh, incredible.
Maybe just draws a bicep next to it too. Who could say?
Nice.
Now, hold on. You need to go to the official sign-in areas that happens during the afternoons. You don't want to crowd one of our contestants here. And you see there is a cricket, not a grasshopper, cricket, definitely more prestigious and nice with a little top hat and a monocle and a three-piece vest who's still going boing, boing, boing towards you
naturally.
as this older gentleman puts his arm around your shoulder and be like, we can't be crowd the contestants. He needs to sleep. All right? He needs to sleep.
Wow. Are you my grandfather? Because that's true.
I could be. No, Troy. My name is Moonshine Bouncy Foots, and I'm the mayor of Smoky Island. I also want to organize this little gathering that we have here on behalf of the Bullseye Games, as the Bullseye Games Council. So I just want to make sure that you're taken care of, and all of my nieces and nephews are hopefully helping you with their clipboards and their walkie-talkies and whatnot.
They are so helpful, and I gotta say, the whole mold thing on them, love it. No, this is I can't believe I've been invited and included. My crewmates and I, one of them's over there by the smell, and one of them's over there by the smoke. We're having the best time. Best time, man. I can't believe I'm here. Thank you.
Absolutely, and you can call me Mayor Moonshine. I know that you didn't ask, but I figure I'll just get ahead of it. If
Mayor
you want me
Moonshine,
to.
thank you.
For sure. Well, I just wanted to make sure. I had heard about this storm or this incident that had happened.
Whoa,
that had
what
kind of
incident?
held up your friend Three Lips, and I just want to make sure you were doing all right.
With the boat and stuff?
Yeah, with the boat and stuff.
No,
and I know
we picked him up. It's really no problem.
Yeah, and nothing happened to you when you were over there. I'm just trying to gather some information.
Regarding what? Huge creatures in the deep or what?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
I gotta bring it over to our security team to make sure that the stadium is shaped in it.
We were okay, but I know my colleague Cammy. She really wanted to go and check out. I know you guys mentioned you had protections and stuff, and we're always trying to protect our crew. So that would be great if you do you have a tour or anything? Maybe I can set her up on that.
Oh, absolutely. There's an official tour for all of the big, we don't call them that, but let's say what it was, for the big nerds that come in on your crew. They can have there's going to be a morning, more presentation and walking around and things, and we'll make sure to take care of that.
Oh, nice. I'll tell them where that's at.
Absolutely, for sure. Okay, well, hey, do you have your invitation on you? I just want to double check it and get a chance to see you before everyone's competing and shooting.
Oh, yeah, sure. And Troy reaches into his waterproof lining of his jacket and pulls out his invite.
Yeah. Mayor Moonshine takes out a magnifying glass and looks at it up and holds the invitation up to the sun. Be like, oh, very good, that's all right. I heard of all the wonderful things. I heard of the plenty of things that the Sea Whip crew has been up to, and especially all sorts of things happen to our spider friends. So I was glad to get you involved in this whole contest.
Now, this isn't Troy's area of expertise, but can I roll insight to see what he thinks of Tessie?
Sure.
What he's implying?
Yeah.
Was there a watermark on the invitation when he held it up to the sun?
Yeah, it was an arrow that stretched all the way around the letter.
Ooh.
It went from one side to the right side and then back to the left side and going down.
It's kind of cool.
Pretty.
It's holographic.
Yeah.
16 flat.
Good roll.
Mayor Moonshine loves theatrics, and blowing up and messing with a powerful spider queen is certainly enough. There's some recency bias there, obviously, but he sure is happy that something happened to a powerful thing, and he's certainly relishing what happened to Tessie the Storm.
Sure. Well, Troy's going to shake his hand, practice all his handshaking that he learned in basic.
It's oh, you got a nice grip there, boy. Boing, 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 boing.
Thank
He's
you,
just shaking
sir.
him up and down.
Thank you, sir. I love the vertical leap of your handshake, I got to say. But thank you so much for including us, and I hope we put on a good show for you tomorrow. We're excited.
Oh, absolutely. I know that you're going to. You and your crew. They're very interesting. Very, very interesting indeed.
Sea Whip, don't forget it.
I absolutely will not. Brandon, give me 2d10, please.
We need to start doing whip noises after someone says sea whip. Like, the sea whip.
I was thinking, like, what's our slogan? Is it like, if you see the whip, you better see your
If you
way
see
out?
the whip, you already dead.
Something like
Yeah,
that.
exactly.
Whoopah!
Yeah.
That's a Friends reference for Brandon. There you go.
Thank you, I got it. 7 and 9.
7 and a 9.
Whip will come back for you.
If we see if you see us, you better whip away. I don't know.
Cool.
Something.
We'll whip you into shape if you see us.
After throwing the flashbang down and getting mind goblined by some teens, you're looking around trying to find your crewmates, but you do run into someone that you know. Who's another pirate that you bump into? This can be someone that we've run into already or someone we didn't. A coworker on the sea.
Oh, okay. Well, I think when Umbi was first starting out, he was sort of just like, let's be honest, he was just sort of like casually strolling onto other people's boats without saying anything, and then ended up in their crew.
And they're like, who's this old man? What's he doing on our boat?
Well, I've always been here. What do you mean?
And I think there was a pirate on one of the boats that was like responsible for like crafting and sewing sails, where he like learned how to make sails for ships.
I like that.
Actually, no, that wouldn't apply. I was going to say the person who's in charge of sails, like on a ship when sailing, is called the captain of the top, which I think is really cool.
Captain of the top. In my head, this is a cattail.
Ooh,
In my
I like
head,
that.
it's like because you can use it for like
Weaving.
for weaving and stuff. I think it's cool. I also think it's like a bunch of. I think this guy's really wide, like 10 cattails in a row with like mud stuck into mud.
That's
Oh, cool. Okay. They also are responsible for making flags, so they also made flags.
Oh, cool. Yeah. I'm gonna use my best friend pirate name generator.
Now, if you could make it a pun on Betsy Ross, that would be great.
How about Bernie Roth?
Okay.
This is Bernie.
Bernie! It's been so long!
Oh, you old so-and-so, come here! And now the cattails kind of come around on you.
What? Hey! What do you mean by so-and-so? What have you been telling people?
Oh, you know what you all do me for? You old stuff doing things and stuff?
What do you...
And then he hugs him.
Umbi, I know you're having a good time out there because you smell like old green peppers, and I haven't seen a green pepper since the waterfall was still going down.
Are green peppers just super rare?
Damn, bell peppers. Okay.
No, it's my cousin and my family reunion,
Sorry.
which Umbi knew, but no one else knew. It was a bit of world building. Umbi, you look great. You look great.
Thank you.
The whole sea air, it's really working. It's really working for you.
Yeah, it really like dries your skin out and makes you look super leathery, and that's great for old people.
Oh damn, Umbi, are you salt preserving yourself like on the long
That's
haul?
why he's so old,
Wow.
for sure. True. Hey, listen, listen, I've been doing good too, taking jobs, bumping through. It's hard not having a crew. I know you have a crew. You have a crew now? Are you still freelancing?
Who's asking?
Sorry,
What's been your favorite flag?
You're freelancering.
What?
What's been your favorite flag that you made since we left?
There was one that was a skull and had flames coming out of it, but the flames were also skulls. Oh,
Cool.
it was good.
That's cool.
It was good. Listen, I don't know what's going on with you or not, but, I just want to... You're someone who's given me such good advice over the years. I thought that I'd be able to give you some advice in return.
I didn't think I did, but yeah, I'm into it.
Well, I mean, you didn't remember. But you did it. You did it. And yeah, I've been reading this book. It's really been keeping me grounded, and I think it might be something. If you're still freelancing, or you got a crew of your own, I guess with some young folks, this is something that's really gotten me through.
Who's asking?
And that's when Bernie pulls out from a satchel that is slung across all 10 cattails a small book that you can slip kind of into your coat pocket or into your breast pocket. And it's called Dr. Radish's Field Guide to Poisonous and Not Poisonous Flowers, Pine Chicken Soup for the Green Folk Soul, and 1,001 Dirty Jokes.
Brandon,
good.
roll history. See if you wrote this.
Can I roll history to see if I wrote this?
Absolutely.
I guess I'm rolling history to see if I already know all 1001 dirty jokes.
For sure.
'Cause that would give me an idea if I wrote it. you
Yeah,
know?
for sure. You immediately go to the dirty jokes and be like, are these mine?
That would be an 8 plus 3 for an 11.
Umbi, these jokes are so funny. I'm gonna use these. Oh man, I'm so glad I've never read them before. They're so fresh and new to me.
You know, I know that you think that this might be a bunch of body humor, but it really keeps me grounded. I got plenty of copies. I'm just giving them out. Yeah.
That's weird, man. Did you write them?
No, I'm not Dr. Radish Radish. Are you Dr. Radish Radish?
No. Are you Dr. Radish Radish?
No, are you Dr. Radish Radish?
If I were, I would be giving out books that I wrote. You know what I'm saying?
I do. Huh.
Slaps him on the back.
Someday Brandon will roll a nat 20 on one of those history checks, and we'll finally find out that he's Dr. Radish.
We'll finally figure it
It'll
out.
be the last episode of this arc. Of this campaign.
The show will just end.
We don't even find the salmon. We
No.
only find out that Umbi is Dr. Radish Radish.
Yeah.
That's the ultimate mystery. That's what the
We find out that Umbi's been the salmon the whole
That is the
time.
salmon. The salmon
It's
is
the
a
salmon.
salmon radish. It's like a breakfast radish.
Oh, it's a
But
salmon
brunch.
radish,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
It's a radish roll.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think that at that point, the three of you bumping each other in the crowd, and y'all could go do whatever you want now.
Someone's going to have to hold my hand in the future because I got lost, guys.
There was a lot of people.
God,
Yeah.
there's so many people.
Someone admitted a murder to me.
What?
Whoa. Also, I'm not surprised.
Yeah, she said I had kind eyes.
Oh, that's so nice.
I met the mayor. He said I was great.
Amazing.
I met an old pirate that I used to be on the ship with. He was trying to get information about me and my crew and my ship, and I stopped him.
I saw the woman that kidnapped me to make me a pirate.
Whoa. I saw my childhood playmate that I have confusing feelings for as an adult.
Interesting.
I beat a bunch of teens in a verbal joust.
Really?
Wow.
Yeah.
That's hard.
I know.
Ha 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 ha! That's that old man we made fun of earlier. Ha 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 ha!
Clearly those teens didn't see you verbally whoop the asses of those other teens.
I know, it wasn't them. It was another group.
Nice.
Hell yes. All right. Later that night, yeah, y'all are all back at your barracks at the competition village, and I think y'all are just gearing up for the next day. You look outside, and there's so in the center there's a really big fire pit with like chairs that are strewn about, and there's you see some of your other competitors, and you see that there are some guests and some of their friends are hanging out. It seems like people are just vibing by this giant bonfire, which is almost spilling out of the fire pit. It is surging and glowing with such power.
What do we use wood to make fires? That's dark, man.
Interesting.
Where's burning bodies to make fires?
Seems fine.
God damn it.
Seems fine.
Why do you think they?
We use mosses in the crags, but also mosses as people, so it's not better.
No, they're not.
Yeah. Cam, you look out and a log that's next to the fire winks at you.
Oh no.
I'm gonna roll.
I'm joking. No, it doesn't. It's okay. It's okay.
Rolled a 9.
It doesn't. All
right.
But yeah, y'all can you can hang out. You can do whatever. There's a big bonfire going on. A lot of folks are outside. Yeah, whatever y'all want to do.
Are there drinks at the bonfire?
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, fuck yeah.
There's grog. There's sweet wine. There's not sweet wine. There's super grog. There's beer. There's an IPA. IPAs exist in this one.
Damn.
Yeah, folks are passing out bottles. Someone has a guitar out, but it's like non-invasive.
Incredibly purple ale.
I was gonna say there's a village in Hot House where they make the IPAs that the town is called like not India because that would be weird.
Oh,
but
yeah.
another I name that makes sense.
There's a monastery that's run by like techno monks that also make beer.
Heck yeah, man.
Yeah,
cool
for
as
sure.
fuck.
Absolutely.
Yeah, let's bring some of that sap we took from what's it called?
Eska Island.
Eska Island. Yeah.
Oh, hell yeah.
To start dunking mugs.
Yeah.
Troy, you want to pick up some green folk with me? Cammy, I don't know what you're into.
Like talk to them and learn about their lives. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like pick
Yeah.
up their background information from them in like their souls and then give mine back, and then it is like we are trading
Correct.
things back and forth, and that is how
Yes,
you build
correct.
a bridge
Yeah.
of friendship.
Cool. Yes, that's what I meant.
Yeah.
What do you mean you don't know what I'm into?
like entertainment-wise or like activity-wise.
Huh. I mean, I did want to go see that nerd thing, as the mayor
Oh,
called it.
that reminds me, nerd thing. Thank you. They said there is a tour tomorrow morning for all the nerds to go on. So
Amazing.
yeah, I said my friend Cammy, they love nerd stuff, and
Sure.
she's great on a tour. So
Troy, you've read a book now. I think that makes you a nerd in pirate land.
It does.
Thanks.
You're a big fucking
By,
nerd.
by pirate standards.
yeah.
All right, guys. I've been working a lot on this thing. It's this song's called Wonderwall. Here we go.
What's up? Don't worry, crew with a sea whip in the house. How you doing, fellow competitors?
What
Troy, I
up?
was just about to play Wonderwall.
Oh yeah, no, yeah. Do you think?
It's about being at the wall, in the at the castle of the crags and sitting on it and be like,
Cammy
wow.
candy blasts into the middle of the room. Is like, candy for everyone.
Oh hell yeah! What up? Nice.
Yo, we got sap only for the real heads. Unless you don't drink, which cool with me.
Yeah, then you could just have the sap. I think the sap is not alcoholic, right?
It's like super alcohol. It's like super alcohol.
Oh, it's super alcohol.
Oh, one for me, thanks. Hello, it's your best friend Orello. I've been
Oh,
here the
God
entire.
damn it.
I was waiting for you all to come out because no one told me where you're sleeping, and I'm sleeping on your floor.
No, you're not, but
No,
okay.
you're
Didn't I
not.
send you out on a mission so that you
Oh,
would... I gave you
Cammy.
Amber.
Oh, I'm back from. Everyone, I don't sleep until I do my thing, and then I sleep wherever I want. I've done that already.
Cammy,
Okay.
charge him an amber to sleep on our floor.
It's an Amber per night on our floor.
It is.
Only if you catch me.
Bitch, I will.
Bitch, you better.
I'm not... I just need to say for the record, I'm not flirting with you, and I never will.
I need you to know I am always flirting with you and anyone else. All right, I'll see you later. Sap me, please.
Anyone else want sap while I'm at it? And Troy will dip a small cup of sap into
Yeah.
his little barrel. Did you guys know that the word ton originally came from the number of barrels you can store in a ship, and now it means weight, but originally it was about the number of barrels what you can store in a ship, and then that's how the
What?
number of tons.
No.
Yeah.
Where did how did the word come to mean?
Oh, it was French. Apparently they've been around for a long time. It's not just a place, it's also a language.
Yeah, like Framboise, Beetlehead, whatever her name is.
The fire blasts up as you look up, and Framboise is tending to the fire and threw 3 logs on it, covered in something into it. She's just staring daggers into you, Troy.
Anyway, sap for all. And Troy's gonna put the barrel down.
Also, if anyone would like to know their fortunes for the competition tomorrow, 1 Amber apiece for a reading.
Oh, that's smart. I'll go first.
Thank you, sir.
And Umbi winks at you, and
Yeah.
you know the con where like you get someone who's
prime con,
you know
yeah.
Cammy like pretends to read your tea leaves. Actually, probably does, but it's like, wow, such great fortune in your future, but it could be stolen away if someone else were to intercede.
you like read the tea leaves for real, and it's like you should have been dead 30 years ago.
There's just a question mark in the teeth.
And Cammy goes, Umbi, are you okay?
What? Yeah, I'm fine.
It says some teens roasted you earlier today.
I don't think so. That's not
Okay,
right.
Interesting.
Over the fence of the competition village. Ha 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 ha. That's that man.
Security! Security!
That's that man who said. That's the man who said he was a vine. He said, "What's a vine goblin?"
Eric, can I try to roll like persuasion or something or deception to get people in on my con?
Absolutely. Do deception.
Such a good idea.
Maybe Julia gets a little bit of a bonus for the con that we pulled ahead of
Can Brandon
time.
assist?
Yeah. If you also want to roll, that sounds great.
Okay.
Let's figure it out. Everyone's deceiving.
I rolled a 16. 13
Cool.
plus 3.
Nice.
I rolled a 10.
10.
Hey, it's not harmful, Brandon. Brandon?
Not harmful.
Not harmful.
It's certainly neutral. That's what it seems. Yeah. All right. I could definitely use some help. That's fine. Hey, what's up? It's Radbert, your friend from earlier.
Radbert,
What's up?
would you like to know your fortune?
I definitely would. It's gonna be fine. Whatever it is. Okay.
I love Radbert's voice.
Eric, can I do an actual reading on Radbert?
Sure.
I don't think I have like a mechanic for this, but it is like something I magically can theoretically do, like, tasiography literally says, like, oh, you do, like, tea leaf premonition, but mechanically it just, like, allows me to swap a number for them.
Sure, that's interesting.
If I roll high enough in Arcana, maybe, will you let me to, like, actually read their fortune?
Yeah, give me an Arcana check. Let's see what's up.
Sick. Ooh, 21.
21. Yeah.
21.
It's very good.
Yeah, sure.
That's a big number.
It's a big number. It was a 17 plus 4.
Wow.
All right. Okay. I don't know what's gonna happen next. It's just what kind of one job to another. It's just let's see what happens. Okay. Yeah. All right. What does this look like? How do you do this?
So with a tea leaf reading, you have the person drink the leaves and then hand you the glass when they're done, and whatever the remaining leaves from the tea determine the shape and then are able to be read. So I think that Cammy like hands a cup of tea to Radbird and is like, please be careful with my cups, and then waits for him to finish and then takes the cup back and is like, okay, let's see what we have here.
Oh yeah, Radbird like opens the slot on his helmet and you see some dandelion poke out, and he just pours the liquid in there and closes it and be like, I'm done. All right.
What does the pattern on Cammy's tea set look like? Like, what are their teacups look like?
Oh, that's interesting. I think that they're kind of like blue and gold floral patterns. Mm-hmm. And if you look really closely, like, it looks really nice and sweet, and then like the lower level is kind of like dark, mysterious forest.
Cool.
Like bramble and thorns and dark woods the closer you look at it.
Love that.
Fuck yeah, dude.
That's tight as hell. Cammy, you take the cup back and you see a plant in a pot, a flower in a pot.
Okay.
And I think that also, like, being in a pot also could be like a coffin, almost. It's something it's restrictive. So it's like if you pulled the card that was like the pot, it's like it's about being like in a box or feeling boxed in, or you're kind of like stuck in your life. But at the same time, on the other hand, maybe you need the structure of the pot in order for you to live, because being repotted is also about like finding your place. So that might be able to be both sides. But yeah, you look and you see a flower in a pot.
Beautiful.
I think Cammy is going to, again, I think Cammy's doing kind of deception stuff here. So Cammy's like, you have found your place in this competition, and it's important to stay in your lane.
It's important to quit the competition immediately.
Well, okay, well, what does it say about my future? Why do you can tell me something else?
No, that's you will succeed if you stay in your lane during the competition.
I'll keep doing the thing that I'm doing. All right.
Keep doing the thing that you're doing.
Okay. What does it say in, because it says that what I'm doing is the right thing? I should keep doing it.
Yeah, you'll succeed if you keep doing it.
I kind of dense. Bang bang.
I got you. No worries.
All right, great.
Not everything's black and white when you're reading the tea leaves, you know?
I understand. It's hard. I'm not one of those. I like it. I don't believe in some of this stuff, so it's fun. I'm glad you can connect to it. Okay.
I'm glad.
Right.
1 amber, please.
All right. I guess that's the price. Hold on. Sticks his hand in through his head. Grabs and pulls out an amber. Gives it to you.
All right, someone write down I got an extra amber.
Yay.
Nice.
Yeah. All right. Pretty good.
Is Radbert the only one I convinced to get their tea leaves?
I think you can convince some other folks. There's a lot of people milling around, but I think that you get 1 amber mechanically.
I want one from 3 Lips. Give it to me.
They don't let me walk around with the money, because my Lord Cavendish said I couldn't do it. So, but it's fine.
Because you're Troy's friend, I'll give you one on the house.
Whoa, nice.
Here, I want to do one more because I want to see what's up with 3 Lips.
Sure. Lily, I'm getting my leaves read.
It's only a 13 for 3 Lips.
For 3 Lips. What are you looking for? What do you want to know? What's the stuff trying to tell you?
I want to know, because he was being really cagey about stuff earlier and like what his quote unquote like top secret mission was. Am I remembering that correctly, gang?
Yes.
Yeah. I wasn't trying to be cagey.
Okay.
He might be hiding something for sure, but like he really just doesn't want to be a pirate. And he's uncomfortable by pirates, especially seeing his friend Troy become a pirate. Was the vibe.
Then I'd like some insight on like the potential secrets he might be hiding.
Hell yeah.
I think 13, you see a plank over some water. So like some wavy lines and then above like a straight line.
So he is being threatened. His life is on a balance and he might be pushed off soon. Got it.
Yeah, it's also could be, if you looked at it positively, maybe confronting your destiny, but also that first thing.
Yeah. I think Cabby takes Three Lips' face in her hands and goes, "You have to face your destiny, Three Lips."
Okay. Can you give me more information?
I simply cannot.
Dang it.
Embrace it. Face it head on.
Okay,
I'm not going to say I believe in you because I don't really know you super well.
that's fine.
But you need to do that.
That's rational. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta. Troy, can I talk to you at some point today? If that's all right?
Yeah, buddy, of course. Cammy is so smart and knows about, like, right now, but also the future. So it can be a lot.
Oh, sorry. Another part of the tea leaf says you should be honest with your friends, even if you haven't seen them in a while.
Okay.
So true, man.
Yeah, for
so
sure.
true.
And also give up in the competition. Woo!
I mean, I don't think I have to give up. I'm just gonna do my best.
You're right. I'm
and see what
sorry. I'm drunk.
happens.
Umbi's a little drunk. Don't listen to him.
But it seems like he's drunk a lot.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're pirates.
Oh, I'm not.
I drink a lot of tea.
Troy, it's so crazy you're a pirate. That's so wild.
Yeah, man, come on over. Let's grab a seat. Did you say Lily was here?
Yeah, I think Lily lives over there. Yeah. Hi.
Oh, Lily, are you in the competitor village?
Oh, you told me to meet you here.
Oh yeah, of course. I was just so like, whoa. Anyway, do you guys want to like go sit over there? I have this sap. It's from Eska Island. You guys ever been there? Probably not. It's not
No.
the crags. Yeah. No, it was.
How would I have been there?
It was crazy. I almost died. It's like, man, every day another adventure on the open seas.
Does Troy want some privacy with Three Lips without Lily, or do you want to do a group chat?
I don't mind doing a group chat, but thank you for standing in.
Yes. I was about to braid that girl's hair.
You can still do that later.
Yeah.
You hear someone from the podcast audience say, "Kiss!"
Nah, Troy's not into kissing.
Kiss 3 ways.
He has 3 lips. He can do it.
Nah, no kissing for Troy. Just reading.
All right. Hold on. I have to finish my song. I got distracted. And then maybe.
Christ.
And then kind of like the front gate to the competition village slams open, and just all the light that's twinkling in from Small Key Fishing Village and the parties going on is blocked out by big wings as Archimedes Sevens, all 6'7" of him, stalks into the competition. And that's when it goes bang as Three Lips stops playing the guitar.
Yeah, like 3 of his strings break.
Yes, he breaks 3 of his strings, yeah.
Hello, it's Amanda. I did something very scary this weekend, which is go through all of my clothes. And for perhaps the first time in my entire life, I did the thing you're actually supposed to do, which is gather all of my clothes from every drawer and suitcase and underbed storage box and put them all on top of my bed, and then went through them one by one to figure out what I wanted to keep and move to my new place and what I didn't. And you know what? The thing that really warmed my heart was holding up an item of clothing, knowing it did not make me happy, and thinking about the fact that it will make someone else happy when I donate it and let someone else enjoy that tank top that was always too long on me, or that jumpsuit that I really wanted to make work but just didn't feel good. So welcome to the midroll. Someone else will really enjoy that thing. Welcome first and foremost to our newest patrons, Jason, Dean, Alex, Wakefield, Valerie V, Evans, Meeks, and Ace. Sometimes I open my email inbox and feel some trepidation, but the one kind of email that always makes me grin is a new patron email. It is truly the highlight of my week, month, year, life, and the emails that come in when folks upgrade to an annual pledge. Those are so helpful, and they give you a discount on an entire year of supporting Join the Party. If your income is seasonal, if you want to give a year's worth of Patreon support to a friend, you can do that because we can only make this show with all of the time and support that you give us. Your financial support on Patreon lets us take so much time to make this show the best it can be. Join us today at patreon.com/jointhepartypod. We love your membership, we love your support, and we love annual support even more. Hey, did you know that we stream on Twitch every single week? On Thursdays at 3 p.m. Eastern, we host Join the Party side quests, where we dream up settings, characters, quests, and items for you to use in your home campaign, or just to watch us create on Canva and put in silly illustrations and GIFs and make wonderful jokes. If you like the vibes of like the bloopers at the end of an after party or a cold open, you will love side quests. We have not just that live session every single week, but also dozens of streams archived on our YouTube channel. We have a very, very cool crew who watches live with us each week. Shout out to the Jokin' crew. So join us today. Become one of us at twitch.tv/JTP side quests. That link is in the description as well. Always a lot going on here at Multitude, and this week I want to tell you about Tell Me About It. This is a game show helmed by our own Eric Silver, proving that the things you like are actually interesting. Now, Eric plays a manservant, a butler, to Adel Rafai from Hello from the Magic Tavern and Hey Riddle Riddle. Adel could not be cooler and funnier, and Eric could not be better at playing a lowly manservant. It's an incredibly fun dynamic. If you've ever watched Taskmaster, it is incredibly like that, but a podcast. Or you can think of it as an in-depth conversation about something your friend is really super duper into, mixed with like gamification and hunting humans for sport. The high scoreboard is filled with some of your very favorites in podcasting. Janet Varney, Jenna Stieber, Jeffrey Craner, Matt Young, and more. The most recent episode had Paul Bay. So much fun. New episodes come out every other Thursday. So join us. Look up Tell Me About It in your podcast app or go to tmaipod.com. We are sponsored this week by 20-Sided Store. Now, as Eric and I have been going through all of our stuff to figure out what we want to keep and what we want to donate as we move to a new apartment, some of the things that make us smile the most are the things we got from 20-Sided. That includes zines and notebooks and dice bags and figurines and board games and booster packs to other kinds of board games and trading card games we already have. Actually, when we were visiting Eric's mom in Nashville, we played an incredibly fun card game with her friend Pam. Shout out Pam, you're a real one. And Miranda, Pam's daughter, who was like, my mom's Pam, I don't know what to tell you. But anyway, she taught us an incredible card game that requires many different decks of cards, like multiples, but they have to have different patterns. And so I was like, Eric, when we get home, we should go to 20-Sided Store and we can pick up more decks of cards so that we can play nerds at home too. And if you are in Brooklyn, I know lots of you have done this already, you gotta go check them out. They're in Williamsburg, Brooklyn. And whether you go in person or you go to 20sidedstore.com, spell out the word 20sidedstore.com, you can use the code PIRATE for 20% off your order online, or just mention Join the Party in the store. And don't forget, check out M Shanghai next door for the best soup dumplings this side of the East River. It's 20sidedstore.com. Use the code PIRATE for 20% off your order. Finally, the show is sponsored by BetterHelp. And these ads, guys, really give me the opportunity to check in with myself about all of the struggles that I'm having and all of the components of my own mental health journey and my self-care journey that I am trying to be committed to. And this season with BetterHelp this month. They're asking us to talk about tough choices that you are sometimes faced with in life. And those can certainly be big choices, and I've definitely been there. But for me, tough choices are sometimes also really small. And they might be about, do I kind of lay in bed for another hour when I don't need the sleep, but I really want to? Or is it better if I stretch or do my journal or do something else or go for a walk? What will help me set up for a successful day? And thinking about a policy and what I will actually make the most help of so I don't have to make those decisions in the moment. Setting a course ahead of time, making a plan with my therapist is something that I really, really appreciate. And trusting yourself to make decisions that align with your values gets easier as you do it. And saying to a therapist, hey, I need help doing this because I can't do it on my own, gets easier every single time I do it. And when I could not find a therapist in person, when I was feeling really paralyzed and not sure where to go, being able to get access to therapy online and to switch therapists at any time for no additional charge was hugely helpful when I was in a place that making decisions was really hard. So let therapy be your map with BetterHelp. Visit betterhelp.com/join the party today to get 10% off your first month. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/join the party. And now let's get back to the show.
Oh no, Archimedes, I thought you were sick.
Where is the old man who made me not awake?
Smoke bomb.
Unfortunately, Umbi touches some of the oil and tag it and pretends, doesn't pretend, but maybe everyone else thinks he passed out from the alcohol and he just becomes unconscious.
He unconsciouses himself?
Yeah, I just want to deal with this.
Rather than face his...
Damn.
It's just like, Bob.
Oh, I'm so drunk. I can't even stand.
And then he dips a little finger into the remnants of the oil.
Touches
and just-
himself in the middle of the forehead and out.
Yeah.
Damn.
Umbi's out. Umbi's out.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
This is called avoiding your issues, avoiding conflict.
By passing out.
Troy's going to make eye contact with Cammy and be like, are you okay to handle this?
I'll wake him up later. It's fine.
Okay, thanks.
Just a 15-foot death moth wingspan sees you from across the bonfire and stalks over. Real determined steps. Archimedes, I think, has perfect soldier-like steps where his knee comes all the way up and down, and then all the way up and down.
Like a parade horse.
Yeah. Yes. Clop, clip, clop, clip, clop, clip, clop.
Archie? Hey, Troy Riptide, I'm the one who's competing. That's my grandpa.
Troy Riptide.
That's me.
I should have heard of you, but I didn't. And that's on me.
Oh, thank you, sir. I have not been a pirate for that long, so I think it's totally, I get it if you have not heard of me yet, but I think once you hear the name, you're never going to forget it, Troy Riptide. Anyway.
I won't.
Okay, cool. When my grandpa annoys me or other lads back in the crags, I would draw on their face with this permanent marker. Would you like it?
I would. Thank you. Takes two hands, grabs it.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
Grandpa will be really mad at me later, but I thought this was maybe a good outlet for your aggression.
Good prank, Troy.
Thanks, Cammy.
To be clear, I did roll a bomb save against myself and did succeed. So I'm not poisoned, but I am knocked out.
All right, that's
Good.
fine. I'll wake you up later, like I said.
Sure, that's
You guys
fine.
can work on getting off the Sharpie, whatever happens, yeah.
A creature does wake up if it takes damage, though. So if that's of interest to you, Eric.
That is of interest to me, thank you. That's your grandfather?
Yes, sir.
And you respect his counsel?
Most of the time. I'll listen. I'll hear it, but then I might not listen. You know what I mean? I'll be like, thanks, Grandpa, but then I'll do something different. Sometimes.
And you, T Magistress, do you also respect his counsel?
Sure.
Like he's our crew. You know what I
If
mean?
he asks, yes.
He's our crew.
I understand. I'm just trying to get the facts.
Yeah.
From what I understand, and how I should have done more research on the Sea Whip and all of the various trials and tribulations that all of you have done.
We're pretty chill.
Yeah.
So
Mostly small.
Yeah.
Boat's kind of crap.
I
Boat's
understand.
really crappy.
I don't understand necessarily why your boat is such trash.
Yeah.
Is it a tactic, or you just like living in trash?
Trash.
Yeah, it's like we're comfortable in it and we don't really respect ourselves enough to like make it better.
There's a ghost on it.
Yeah, we don't even there's a whole room we don't even go into.
This is more unbelievable. I thought it was I thought it was a tactic, but a ghost?
A ghost.
It seems like it's hemmed together.
Trash ghost.
It seems like it's hemmed together with just algae.
Yeah.
Yeah, the algae does not like us very much.
No.
Well, that's because you're boring bitches.
You can't hear us.
Yes, I can. I'm drinking on the porch. Interesting. The Sea Whip becomes more of a curiosity as it goes.
What's your whole deal?
Oh, me?
Yeah.
Archimedes Sevens?
He sounds like he's about to break into song in a musical.
When
Archimedes Sevens? Well, let me tell you about Archimedes Sevens.
I'm a big moth with big wings and a skull on my wings.
And big dreams.
Once when I was a little pupae, I dreamed of being here. Dream sequence. It's a ballet. Don't ask about it.
Yeah.
That's beautiful.
Yeah. And everyone goes to the bathroom in Oklahoma during the ballet.
The dream ballet takes so long.
So long. It's like 9 minutes. Come on. Get out of here.
Come on.
Archimedes Sevens, future builder of the hothouse.
Oh, no way.
That's me.
So you're gonna you're elected and stuff?
No, once my grandfather passes, and hopefully he will go on to the great mulcher in the sky.
Oh, it's nepotism.
No, actually, it's exactly the opposite. It's through
Okay.
it's through
You're a nepo
through a
moth.
rigorous.
It's good, Brandon. It's good.
It's through a rigorous through rigorous government-sanctioned series of challenges and contests through battle and wits. We eventually decide who the future builder is going to be in the hothouse, the leader of society, religiosity, and government. It's a perfect system.
So, if he's not dead yet, and you haven't done the trials yet, how do you know that you're going to be builder?
I'm preparing, which is why I'm here, and I'm going to win the contest in a thrilling comeback, as designated after my DNP did not play.
Did not finish, but with a
My
PH.
did not finish.
Yes.
And it's only going to become more dramatic. So I'm.
Cammy, it's like that thing where I say, I am Troy Riptide, greatest shot on the open seas, and I am going to win the games, which I did not know about until I was invited.
Well, you're certainly not going to, whatever you tell people.
Rambois!
No, I'm not talking to you. I'm tending to the fire. Continue other conversation.
You responded to him, though.
Do you want to throw down?
I'm here. I am just here tending fire. I'm not doing anything else. You can have all four of these hands.
Lily, 3, do you want to tell Frambois over here what happens when you challenge Troy Riptide to throw down?
No, you don't. You don't want to do that.
You don't want to tell him or you don't want to throw down? You have to be more specific.
I don't want to. Is this gonna happen? Oh, I'll tell you exactly what happens. Then Troy's gonna take you down with his great shots because he's the best.
Thanks.
And I know that because I'm Three Lips' best friend.
Thanks. Anyway, you got something to say about the Crags? Got 3 Craggish right here ready to hear it.
Oh, I don't have to say anything about the Crags. I will do it. And I have been doing it. You must have been gone a long time. A boy pretending to be pirate, pretending to be scallywag. I have lived it. It is me.
Cammy, is it against the rules to punch another contestant not in the arena?
Let me check. What am I rolling again?
Nah, you're fine. Nah,
All right.
you're chill.
Cammy glances over and she's like, nah, seems chill.
Yeah, I want to punch Frambois.
Sure, do it.
Punch them. Punch them.
As long as it's not in the arena.
It is a nat 20.
That's a natural.
Oh,
punch,
shit.
punch.
Punch
Earn
that bug.
respect,
Punch
earn
that bug.
respect.
Punch that bug.
Troy is going to kneel down, kiss Lily Rose's knuckles, take a little craggish ring off her finger, put it on his own, and then punch Frambois right on the cheek, making a little impact of the House Breakstone sigil right on his cheek.
That's what Troy calls a stamp.
Yep.
The Troy Riptide stamp of approval.
Okay, Amanda. Because I don't want to roll for damage, but I would like to ask, what would you like this punch to do? What are you? Would you like to intimidate? Do you want this to continue? What do you? I'll give you an extra effect of this.
I would like to intimidate and hurt her pride, but not cause lasting damage. I'd love for this stamp to be there the next day. That's the level of damage I want to do.
Like a bruise in the shape of the stamp, yeah.
Yeah.
That's hot.
I want to hurt her pride, not her body. That's how you really get them.
This sounds wild. Just ring on bug exoskeleton. Just it's a crunch, honestly. As you come down, Frambois hits the ground. Everything's silent for a second as she picks herself up and says, "Okay, you are not masquerading as anything. I hate you, but I respect you.
I respect your whole jam, lady.
I appreciate that, but know this. Smoke crack of the crags. If you do that again, I will show you what they end up doing. Do you know the Brackish? You know the House of Vine? Do you know why there are only a few remaining members of those houses?
I did not get that thorough of an education.
It was me. I did this. This is what the Le Mans means. And soon I will make you respect. Although I respect you, you will respect me, what I am fighting for.
I am open to learning, but not to insults. And I genuinely want to learn more about you and my hometown. Troy wipes away an angry tear.
Frambois grabs the drink out of your hand and throws it in the fire as it goes.
Can Troy offer a hand to help her stand up?
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. She takes your hand, and pulls herself up and be like, "Okay, this is Pirate's Party. Of course someone's going to punch someone else."
Woo!
Umbi would woo, but he's unconscious. So.
Still unconscious.
Oh no.
Umbi, please take 1 point of damage as you feel a marker being pushed hard into your chin.
Oh, what the fuck? Get off me! Ow! Ow! Ow!
And you look up, and just a big moth face and all of the light. You were just in darkness as these big black moth wings are blocking out all of the light, and your head is cradled in the lap of Archimedes Sevens.
Umbi looks up and says,
Am I in hell? Is this hell? Did I finally die? Is this it?
No,
Oh, great. Okay.
admit it. You were the one who took me out of the contest when you came about and flounced and said, "Oh, I want to touch these things and I want to touch these things." That was you, and you put me out.
What do you mean? I just wanted to see your cool stuff.
Archimedes grabs you by the shoulders and shakes you about.
Hey.
This is elder abuse!
Admit it! Admit it!
Admit what?
Admit you put me out! Take your spoils, old sir!
I didn't do anything. I just looked how cool your stuff was, and then you fell asleep.
Until the end,
Are you gonna kill me?
a trickster. A wily fellow. There's much that I have to learn from you, sir. I respect your counsel. Make me more of a wily son of a gun.
Incredible. Amazing.
Damn.
and then, yeah, Umbi's feet hit the ground. He puts an arm around.
Oh no, you're still in the air.
Archie's-
You're fully still in the air.
Well, first lesson is don't shake old people. Their seeds go all about, and it hurts.
Oh, I have to write that down. He drops you and pulls out a leather-bound journal and writes that down.
Oh, great. Thank you. Second lesson is that competitions foster the worst in everyone, and they're not valuable to enter. And if you find yourself in one, you should immediately quit. For the good.
He is like an oracle and a riddle at the same time. Which do I listen to and which do I not? This is incredible. It's wonderful. Okay. The party continues and rages on. Everyone's drinking and laughing and having a good, wonderful time. It's a few hours of this. Folks have played various bad songs on the guitar, and you're all kind of sitting around drinking out of dark bottles, sweet wine, not sweet wine.
Bye, bye, Mr.
Is that that's an old sea shanty, you know?
No, it's called American Pie by the Pretenders. I don't know who made that song.
Someone pretending to be the band that actually sings that song.
Troy is gesticulating wildly to Lily and Three Lips and saying, when a barrel gets a crack in it, the thing you put in between the boards to make it watertight again is called a spile.
Troy, that's such a good story. Troy, you're so weird now.
Yeah, dude.
Cool.
It's awesome.
Troy's eyes are huge.
It's awesome, man. It's great. And sometimes when you read the book, it's like you're in it. It's amazing.
All right, I think it's about that time of the night, is as it always happens. So do we think the salmon's real or not? I gotta bring up, I want to talk about religious conversations, but it happens. We've all been into our bottles and cups enough.
Speaking of which, where is Havana Tropicana?
Oh, he's not there.
He's not there?
No. Neither is Continuous Thankful's not there either.
Yeah, that's why I'm concerned, Eric.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Eric's making his who me face. Oh,
no.
no. The glove is creeping closer.
Yeah. All right, so I know, Liz, we've been in our cups enough a little bit. I think it's that time of the night. So, do we think the salmon's real, or is it us, or is it something else? Come on, we gotta talk about it. It's pie.
What do you mean? Of course it's real. What do you mean?
Yeah, we're out here seeking it. I think personally it's like a lake, but in the lake is amber.
That's probably it.
Well, I mean, we've all, whether we grew up, we've all heard the stories, and it doesn't mean that it's real or not. It's a metaphor for, green folk sticking together, or just, who knows why the cascade stopped, Could be anything.
I mean, that's true. It could be climate change.
I think if I read enough books, I can figure it out.
I think it's a mangrove in the middle of the sea.
It could be. I don't, what if it doesn't exist? I mean, okay, the sea, I know, listen, there are fishers out there, and there are also people who, maybe we're a little more cynical. Things where life has brought us down a little bit. I mean, it could be, maybe it's a thing just to bring green folk together when the cascade dried up, and I don't know. What are we supposed to tell each other when the world water source goes away? We need to hold each other together. I think that each of the governments of each of the countries came together and planted the stones, the drought stones. Of course, yeah, each of the countries, they're not friends with each other, and that's the perfect guys. To convince all of us that this wasn't a coordinated attempt.
Troy.
Yeah.
I think he's a conspiracy plant.
Yeah.
That's fine, I guess. But don't listen to him. It's not true.
The salmon's real.
Hey, how do you know?
'Cause I know, 'cause I believe.
Okay. Good. Fine.
So what
I
do
don't
you
know.
think?
I only believe in things that I know. Things that I think me and my fellow folk were together. It could be not. Not the way to live an entire life.
I mean, have you been outside of the crags before?
No.
Then how do you know that the other countries exist? You haven't seen them.
Well, I went on vacation once. The crags butting up against Hot House. I've been to the border the border towns.
Then how do you know that open fields exists or overstock exists?
What are you like? I mean, you're lying. Well, because I've met someone whose name is like Happiness. That's why they would not do that intentionally. I've seen it. Yes.
I'm just saying, you know, we believe things because even if we haven't seen them, we know that they're true.
How do you know that the prize exists for the end of this competition? We never seen it.
Yeah, and if anybody sees it, it doesn't give it to me, I'm not even gonna take my shirt off around you.
Have we said Troy Riptide yet?
No, but we should.
We should.
I will start saying it at all times, Troy. Oh, because it's what I've been thinking.
Arello, go to bed.
Never.
Pay me 1 amber to sleep on our floor.
I'm
for a
gonna
night.
sneak into your house when you're sleeping, and you won't know I'm there.
I will kill you.
I hope so.
I kind of assume you've been doing that anyway.
I have been. The whole. What are we supposed to do? What? You don't believe in things? Of course you have to believe in things. Why would you end up doing anything if you didn't believe it wholly in your heart? Of course, there's the salmon, and it's gonna grant you a wish, and it's going to the Cascade's gonna come back. That's what it says. I don't know why you would read something and something so monumental would happen to our world, and you wouldn't believe it.
Shockingly, Archimedes, I agree with you.
Listen, I think whether or not it does exist, we gotta go figure it out, you know? Like, if
Yeah.
I get there and then what's there is, like, nothing, or, like, 1 amber, or, like, an empty treasure chest, what it says fooled you, then, you know,
Yeah.
at least you know that you got it, and at least you know that you were there, and then you can go back and, like, say your own thing, or maybe it's somewhere different, or maybe it's another clue. And that's, you know, I think that's pretty interesting, and I'm not gonna do it because I don't know what it is, and I don't think it's a lie, because, like, why would anyone lie about it and have a bunch of pirates go do it? We're not, like, no one's missing us. They don't care what we do, you know?
I care what you do, Troy.
I
Oh, thanks,
also
man.
care what you do, Troy.
More like our governments and shit, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, I also care what you do, and so does Lily. So, I don't know why you would say that.
Not like that, dude. More like, I don't know. I can't imagine anyone would, like, lie about all of this just to, like, make us all, like, what, stay busy, like, chasing something and, like, going somewhere. Like, it's not like we're not doing something else important because we're looking for the salmon.
I mean, if anything, the salmon's real, and they're using us to find it, and then as soon as we do, they're gonna kill us and take it. You know?
Who's the conspiracy plan now? Who's they?
Still you.
No, you said they. Who's they?
No, still you. You're still the conspiracy plan.
Conversations with drunk people are fun.
Fine, you guys can do whatever you want. I bet you believe in the keys, too.
What do you think about the keys?
Keys? What keys?
What do you mean, what? Come on. We're all pirates here. What? There's an extra thing? I thought we just found the salmon, and then there's a salmon, and then there's a thing.
Yeah, Radbird, tell us about the keys.
Oh, yeah. I mean, you haven't read. What? You go to the book? You just go to the book depository and get shirts that say "I hate my wife" on them?
Yeah, and a knife.
And also drink drinks.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, the keys. It's like.
Tell us about it.
Oh yeah, I found this old journal. It said like there's keys to the. Hold on. Let me go.
Please have the whole thing. Please have the whole thing. Please have the whole thing.
If that's a goddamn souvenir, I'll be so mad.
Yeah, it was on the back of the extra large shirts. Oh yeah, I mean like it's the. Okay, hold on. It's like the water was slow to fall, but the tides are turning. Find the infinite lake to replenish the world. The same will grant you a wish, whatever you desire. And it's like a key in the sky, a key for a maze, a key that still hurts, and a key something. I can't remember. Ugh, I can't remember.
What's the last one?
Troy shakes his shoulders.
I don't know. Hey, watch the merchandise.
I love rhymes.
You have to finish the rhyme. Troy won't be able to sleep tonight.
It's like an unfinished
I don't
book.
remember it. I don't remember it. It's in my ship. I don't have the journal in my ship. Come on.
Where's your ship?
I'm gonna roll insight just to make sure that he's like telling us the truth, that this is actually the third part of the third key.
Yeah.
Ooh. 25.
Yeah, this is real. It's the third thing is a key that still hurts. The 25. You know how you smelled
Yes.
something before? You smelled the
Resurrection magic.
resurrection action. It smells like old books.
Mm-hmm.
Cammy, you smell something. There's something else. There's another scent there as well, and you can't put your finger on it, but there's some other magics that's happening with Radbird.
What does it smell like, Eric?
You can't suss it out right now, but you know that you smell something else that's like underneath the resurrection magic. Okay. Yeah, it's. I mean, I'll look at I'll look in the. I can't remember, but the journal's in there. I'll find it later if y'all really want. I'm interested. I'd never heard of this key before. These keys before, and it just so happens that our contest has a key. So.
I think the keys, though, are fake. Right?
What a gesture as he hits you incredibly hard, and Umbi takes the wind out of you.
Lily 3, you ever heard of this stuff?
No, I don't really I wasn't anticipating being involved in this stuff. Yeah, I'm kind of more, I've been focused on other things like whether or not I'm being set up to die if I lose. So
Again, could be a pirate.
I don't want that.
All right.
Troy, I'm glad you found a thing. But I don't want this.
All right.
I don't want it.
You could be rich. It's fun.
I don't want that. As he points at Umbi. You gotta be that? You smell like old bell peppers all the time?
No, that's just him. That's just him.
I would rather die. I would rather die and leave a pretty corpse than need to escape from the things. Troy, I know you did. Is not what I want to do.
That's fair. That's fair.
Okay? Jeez. Troy, you just left. So don't tell me about life advice. You owe so weird scallywags. I'd rather die and what I'm doing than have to run away for the various other reasons. You're like, oh, you just run away because you have to run away because there's a big salmon. What if you're just running away because you don't want to deal with your problems anymore? Huh? Why don't you just confront your problems instead? I know it's cool. You get on a ship and you gotta stab people for fun, and you don't really use doubloons. You use this other thing that has a bug in it. Okay, sure, fine. I don't want that. Other people don't want that. The majority of Verda Stello doesn't want that. Fuck! Leave me alone. Troy, I know you're running from all types of shit, but not my thing, okay? I guess I'm allowed to do it. I don't have everything haunting me. Like it does whatever you're out there doing and stuff. So no, if Lord Cavendish is taking me out back when I come back to the Crags, then that's what happens. I gotta face my destiny, right? Tea lady? Yeah. I'll do it. So
I did tell you that, huh?
you sure did. So I'm gonna just do it. I'm gonna go sleep on the ship. I'm not gonna hang out here anymore with you guys, and I'm gonna eat like the rock grubs, my rock grubs from where I grew up, and then I'm gonna go back and see what happens there. So see you later. Pirates.
Losers. You call us losers.
Losers.
Rude.
Bye.
Awkward.
Sweet dreams.
Bye. Three Lips throws a bottle on the ground and storms out.
Is that necessary? Gotta clean that up now.
Yeah, I gotta
Troy, you okay?
talk to him tomorrow, I guess. Boofed.
Boofed indeed.
This is what happens when you have too much sap. My head hurts.
Hey, you can call it. Go to sleep whenever you want.
No, I just... Sorry, guys.
Maybe we should get some rest for the competition tomorrow.
Yeah, I think you guys will have more fun without me. I'm gonna... Come on, Arella, we can be bunkmates.
Everything works out for Rello eventually.
Troy, make sure you charge him an amber for it.
Oh, I'll just pickpocket him, don't worry.
Sweet.
Nice. You're always fun.
Thanks, bud.
Troy, how can you pick my pockets and I'm not wearing any pants?
Oh, right,
God.
this way.
You can pick a pocket even if the pocket isn't on a person.
Gross.
That's true.
That's also a fun tongue twister that you could do with your friends. You can pick a pocket even if the pocket isn't on a person.
It's good.
Cammy needs to go find Havana Tropicana because she's getting very nervous. I mean, we're going to go to bed anyway. I'll use a spell for this.
Nice.
Yeah, do it.
Cammy's going to use sending and send a message to Havana Tropicana being like,
Hi, I'm concerned about you. Where are you?
And sending I can shoot something back to you, right?
yes.
Yeah.
Sick.
I like the idea that it's like a sun gull flies it. A magical sun gull flies
Yeah,
your
like
message.
a steam sun gull, yeah.
Yeah, for sure. And it comes back and back.
I really like the idea of it being like a little like hummingbird style creature as well. Like
Sure.
very small, very fast. Like, phew.
A bud bully.
Nice.
I like
Yeah,
that. Yes,
yeah.
yes,
Oh, cool,
yes.
Yeah, okay. You get a message back that says, "At study group, come join us. All are welcome."
Does he include where the study group is, or do I have to try?
Yeah,
and
yeah,
track
he has.
down?
Yeah, he has
Okay.
a study group.
Cool. Cammy's
It's like
gonna show up.
1 a.m.
Yeah, that's fine.
Wow, I
Uh,
guess someone's not super into the past. Wow. Sorry your life is without meaning, Brandon. And you're gonna come back as manure.
Cammy is, with a lot of trepidation, is gonna go to this study group and be like, "Knock, knock, knock, Havana, it's time for bed."
Man, I love the idea. This must be like a grocery store that's in town that gets shut down around 5. And I guess maybe they're using someone's pulled out a table and chairs to use someone's rented out the grocery store when it's not open. And yeah, there's a bunch of folks wearing traditional path garments, like those big flowing robes. And everyone's kind of sitting around and have their books out, and there's a lot of giggling, I guess, as you walk in, as they're having good, clean path fun. And you walk in, you hear, Cammy Cassis. I'm glad that it's nice to hear that someone who strayed from the path is coming in to join us. Not only am I a world-class marksman, and of course a paladin who strives around the open fields, helping and dealing things for other people. I'm also a Cresco, and standing in front of you, Continuous Thankful, who is now wearing an immaculate suit, so shiny and new and crisp, like edges where the iron hits the cloth.
What color?
Oh, it's like the Brandon. You know what it is? It's the color of right when there's a sliver of sun going over the horizon. You look up in the blue, so it's black, but with a touch of blue, still reminding you that the sun will come back eventually to light up the sky once again.
Beautiful. Cammy hates it.
And he's wearing He's also wearing a bowler hat, which makes it worse.
Cammy hates it so much.
It's crisp. The edge of the bowler hat, crisp.
Cammy goes, "Okay, I'm just here to collect our doctor because it's time for bed."
I also remembered that Continuous Thankful is a glowworm, which makes this even funnier to me.
Yes, extremely funny.
He's wearing a suit.
I'm picturing that, who's the character, the worm superhero guy?
Earthworm Jim?
Earthworm Jim, yeah.
That's what I was
Oh,
thinking.
Yeah, for sure. A real
Thanks, guys.
Earthworm's shit.
It's exactly what you think it is.
Yeah,
He's a
great.
spaceman, but he's a worm.
Great.
Yeah, exactly what you think it is. Well, I think that Havana can decide when his bedtime is. We're all people freely walking upon the path of our lives together. I didn't know that you had a, well, I guess a reverse alarm clock. Ha! As everyone giggles.
Does the path not say early to bed, early to rise makes a green folk happy and wise?
I knew it. I knew that you've read the book.
Okay, goodbye now.
So what is Cammy short for?
Chamomile.
Come on, Cammy.
It's chamomile.
I know. Just because you don't have the name, I have the feeling. Havana, if your reverse alarm clock wants you, I guess you should go.
Come on, Havana.
Okay, I'm fine. All right, fine. Cresco, thankful, thank you. Cammy, I'm coming. Jesus, Cammy, I'm coming. I'll see you later.
Cammy just grabs him by the arm and escorts him out and is like, I don't think you should be hanging out with those people. They're the competition. Shouldn't you be here supporting Troy? Your best friend? Your brother in arms, Troy?
Come
Troy
on.
Riptide?
Cammy, yes, I know Troy. Troy is still my friend, but you turned me on to this whole thing and it's working for me and it's nice and I've found other people who've done it. You don't care about this stuff anymore, so what am I supposed to do? I'm just gonna read the same oldie moldy book and not try to talk to someone else about it?
If you have questions about the path, I'm happy to talk to
No,
you about
you
it.
are not.
Yes,
Absolutely not. No, you're not.
Maybe not the version of the path that you're trying to follow, but I'm happy to talk about the path.
Okay. What's your real name? It's definitely you do not grow up where you grew up and you have the word and you have the name Chamomile.
Man, hold on. Insight. I want to do two things.
Do it.
Except the casting time on that is 10 minutes, so that's not going to work.
Oh, fuck it. Who cares?
Okay.
It was a really far away grocery store.
Yeah. Quickly, I want to cast clairvoyance inside the room where the study group is.
Sure.
Clairvoyance allows me to create an invisible sensor within range, which is a mile, in a location familiar to you, a place you have visited or seen before. The sensor remains in place for the duration. It can't be attacked or otherwise interacted with. When you cast the spell, you can choose seeing or hearing. You can use the chosen sense through the sensor as if you were in the space. As your action, you can switch between seeing and hearing. I just want to see what the fuck they're talking about in there now that we've left.
Okay.
Fuck yeah, dude. I'm so tense. This is so good.
Okay. Sure, yeah, you can pop that up, have some steam puff up behind you before you leave.
Yeah.
So come on, what's your real name?
Okay, now I want to roll the insight check and see why he's asking.
Sure.
18, what's my insight? Insight is +6, so that is
Jesus
a 24.
Christ. Yeah, you don't care. You give me the book, and you tell me that it's a great thing for me to have, and it will put me on this path, and now I can do all this new stuff that I wasn't able to do before because I'm following it, and I can stop doing stuff. It makes me a better doctor, and I can bring Troy and Umbi back to life when Umbi blows up both of them. So, that's... you told me to do it. So, no, tell me the truth. Or, obviously, I can't ask you questions about this, and I'm just going to go figure it out on my own.
Havana, what you need to understand is I was a different person back then. And I don't really associate myself with that life anymore. However, because I want you to be honest with me and to ask me questions, I will tell you what my name used to be.
Yes.
It was Amity.
Okay.
Okay?
That makes sense. Okay, so you're not just messing with me. All right.
Not messing with you. I wouldn't want to mess with you. I know Umbi likes to mess with you, but I don't mess with you.
Well, the first thing you did was rename me and call me Havana Tropicana.
Because I wanted you to have a pirate name that people would embrace.
Okay.
Rudy is not a pirate name.
That's a good point.
I also got a new name when I became a pirate, and I wanted to give that to you as well.
Alright. it's helpful. There's no one else for me to talk to. So if you want to talk to me about it, I won't have to. They're just a group of those, and they follow that guy around. So he's
Do
pretty.
you want to be a follower?
Yeah. What?
Or a male doctor.
Or you can be a... Havana, you could be both a male doctor and maybe a captain one day.
Okay, maybe. Right now it's easier to be a follower than nothing at all. So
You are something, though, Havana. You're our brother in arms. And one of my best friends.
really?
Yeah.
Admittedly, everyone is Cammy's best friend.
That's a
but
good. No, that's a
Yeah.
good point. All right, cool, sure. So there's that part near the end where like where the souls of everyone who was like inattentive and lost their keys turned into the cascade, and then but then it turned off, so they all eventually wasn't even worthwhile for them to be alive. Was that true? That's in the modern edition, this post Cascade edition that I read.
I can't say that's what I learned when I was a little sprout, but I also think that it sounds like bullshit, so...
Yeah, I guess it's not all.
I've left my keys plenty of places, and I was going to say last time I died. That's just not true. I've left my keys many places, and, it's not as bad as, like, forgetting to feed the pollen pigs or something like that. Letting fruit rot on the vine.
Yeah. There's a lot to think about.
Yeah.
Here's the thing, though. I was really tired. Thank you for getting. They were just giggling.
Why were they giggling?
They think Thankful's so funny.
I'd like to giggle, but that man has never said anything funny in my presence.
Can I tell you? Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
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 Okay.
I know you used to be friends with him, but he kind of sucks.
I don't know. He knows a lot of stuff, but
Knowing a lot of things does not mean you don't suck. Look at Tessie the Storm.
no, that's
She
true.
sucked and she had a whole island of books.
She knew a lot of stuff. There's a lot to think about. I'll think about it.
Okay.
Thanks for telling me, Cammy.
Cammy puts their arm around his shoulders and walks him back to the room. Also, what the fuck were they saying in that room, Eric? Cammy listens back to the tape as they walk back to the room.
Yeah. Can I tell you something? Nothing.
Truly nothing.
Bullshit.
Okay.
Bullshit.
Okay.
Youth group, hangout, bullshit. Nothing.
Wasted a 3rd level spell to hear that they were talking bullshit nothing. All right, that's fine.
Just like going to VBS, baby.
Yeah, it's just parables all the way down.
Damn.
Cool. The next day, there is broken glass and bottles everywhere around a fire that's still going as Framboise falls asleep in her chair and is still tending to the fire. And that's when the text comes up. Day 2 of the Bullseye games.
Yay!
Time for nerd shit.
I'll sing you a song that all green folk know.
Until the waterfalls home.
That only began 50 years ago.
Until the waterfalls home.
We seek the deep lake and a wish-granting sound.